And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of the Lost Podcast of Titan, a father and son journey through sci-fi series that unite our generations, where we just sit around, commentate over stuff. It's completely unique, never
And
been done.
the son gets a unending opportunity to yank his forefather's chain.
It's yeah, well, I mean, it's really the secret reason why I'm doing the podcast. And you can tell me how much I yank my father's chain by emailing us at lostpodcastoftitan at gmail.com. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Tell people how much I give my papa grief.
Yeah. Oh, and you should hopefully be noticing the improved sound.
Yes, we fired our engineer.
Yes.
Every time there was network issues, he would drop, and it sometimes just crapped out everything. And so we're doing it in a more difficult and cumbersome manner, but it ups the quality. And really, ladies and gentlemen, that's our love. We want to give you quality.
That's right.
Yes, only the best for our audience.
Extra gas mileage, more pats of butter at the restaurant, that kind of thing.
Let's not get crazy now. Those pats of butter add
What?
up, all right?
What? Let's not
Listen,
get,
listen.
Let's
Their
not get
doctor,
crazy now.
Their doctor sent me emails telling me they need to cut back on the pats of butter.
Oh, so we are getting emails.
No, we're not. Well, actually, hold on. Let me double check. Just to make sure here. Okay, and no emails. No emails. We have to do the call to action.
That's right.
Call to action. Call to action. Email us. Tell us how many pats of butter you put on your pancakes. I don't know.
Oh, let's just drown
I mean,
those
well,
bad
I mean-
boys.
Well, I mean, I'm figuring we could start trying to advertise the show during this week, and one of the things they suggest is the call to action, and I'm like, oh, okay, all right, call to action.
I had
Ooh.
another idea, but I'll let you know after we're finished.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't want to share with the audience?
Well, I thought maybe you could go through our previous podcasts, find about 10, 15-second long clips of some of our best comments, and put together a 30-minute sort of promo.
Yeah, the sizzle reel. That's already on the cards.
Okay.
You sound disappointed,
Well, no, I mean, just pardon me for thinking.
but
I'll try
I
not to do
told
it
you I
again.
was doing this. I sent
Okay.
you. Wait, is this a bit? Are you like pretending
No,
you come up with the
no.
idea?
No, I must have missed that email.
It's okay. This is a sci-fi series podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
So anyway, we're back to Star Trek after our journey into the land of James Cameron and Harlan Ellison,
Yes, our special two-part Harlan Ellison lawsuit film festival.
which was a complete bust in terms of digging deep into the root of what Harlan Ellison's issue was. I think his issue was Terminator made money, but
Which is always
We
a
are-
serious crime in Hollywood for some people.
it is actually. So we are in Star Trek: The Original Series episode "The Squire of Gothos." And if you want to go ahead and pull that up in any of your favorite physical media or streaming services, you can go ahead and just pause us and come back when you're at that 00 mark. And welcome back. We'll go ahead and get this show started in 3, 2, 1, play. No death machines, no skulls on the street. The cute-ass yeoman with a short skirt
Passing out
delivering
coffee.
coffee. Another fucking helmsman. Who's this fucking asshole?
They should wear numbers on their back.
They really should. Like, imagine the casting call they have for this is the fourth or fifth helmsman we've had for this ship. It's a cursed role. Oh, shut up, Spock. God damn it.
I know. Just who wound you up? Be a science officer. Discover something.
At least you gave coffee to Uhura, who is putting liquid on a console at a
Console,
very
yeah,
precarious angle.
if they get one of those weapon impacts or something like that, she's going to have her hands or lap full. And he's got his cup on the console, too. This is a train wreck waiting to happen.
I know, like, this is driving me mad. This isn't... I mean, this stuff blows up at the slightest nudge.
Well, unless you could change your course, and then you wouldn't be passing close, but I guess you want to take a look at it.
Inconceivable that they just didn't notice a planet.
Well, it's just now appearing on their sensor sweeps, but yeah, this... I'm already starting to smell something.
Well, that's true with an iron core planet, right? Like, don't iron core planets have, natural radio waves? Or am I just pulling something out of my ass?
You're kind of pulling something out of your ass, but like say, Jupiter is a natural radio source, and so is our sun. What? And it happened on the bridge, and I didn't notice it?
Why are we doing full reverse? They've disappeared. They didn't fly forward, or
Well,
whatever.
They're worried that maybe if they get closer to the planet, more people will disappear, like McCoy, and who would Spock snark at?
Mm-hmm.
Well, considering everything that's passed so far, this
Yeah.
seek out new life and explore worlds isn't really working out too well. They keep getting people killed. They're running through Helmsmen like, the house is on fire. They might want to
Just leaving coffee at a precarious angle on their consoles.
Yeah, I mean,
If that is coffee.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what if I wanted tea? Can I get tea?
You have to tell the yeoman, and she'll be happy to bounce her cute little butt up and down the corridors to get you whatever you so desire. Because that is apparently all the yeoman does in the Star Trek universe.
The episode was written by Paul Schneider, and I kept thinking, that sounds so familiar, but I couldn't put my finger on it until I checked. And it turns out Paul Schneider wrote a lot of Mr. Magoo cartoons back in the 50s and 60s.
Ah. So he comes from a literary heritage.
Oh, yes. Classic American literature.
Spock, can you calm the hell down? And currently I'm captain and I'm digging this job.
Right. Forget what I said in the Galileo 7. This command bit's really the boss.
A tornadic storm? The fuck is a tornadic storm?
Storm with a lot of
I
tornadoes.
understand it's a tornado storm, but isn't that just a tornado storm?
Yeah, well, actually, he's describing Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, but that's something else entirely. Oh, wait, it couldn't be Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. They don't talk like that there. And no one's watching the helm. They're all looking at Uhura.
Well, I mean, if you're going to look at anything,
Well,
you
true.
may as well look at Uhura.
We're going to ask Spock about jokes.
Armed photon torpedoes.
Right.
Clearly, this is a Romulan trap.
That's right. They have a
He's gonna
geophysicist
die.
handling the helm.
Oh, he'll deal with it, I guess. He's a Vulcan. But Dr. Yeager is going to get his ass killed. And probably the helmsman, too. Oh, here, we got two more people. Now we have two more empty spots on the bridge.
that laser beacon later on shows up as a welding device and has been described in tech manuals as a ray gun. So you're getting a lot of mileage out of that little bitty prop.
See, I don't know. I would love to be a prop designer for a show like this, but I feel as though once I made one thing, they'll just simply repurpose it again and again, and I'll be out of a job.
Well,
Like, depending on how good and how awesome I make the part.
well, if you get paid, I mean, if they obviously would hopefully give you more than one prop to design.
Oh, you are so naive. No.
Choke.
Like, consider Hollywood.
Well, okay, obviously my experience with Hollywood has been rather small.
I mean, I'm surprised they don't make them pay the studio for the privilege of designing, props. It's good exposure. It'll get you work. Blah, 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 blah. And wandering off alone, God damn it. These assholes. You think they would learn?
Oh, they found a red lobster.
Aren't they concerned that, the planet was supposed to have the toxic atmosphere and not really?
They were mentioning that, and that's why they were surprised to find a breathable atmosphere and trees and stuff. And obviously, this is also raising little bumps of curiosity.
The castle. Like, I'm sorry. Just start blasting. Pew, 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 pew. What the fuck is that on the wall?
Leftover from their vacation in Mexico.
They just put fucking googly eyes on like a cat or something like that.
We got a bust of Napoleon, a rather nice-looking globe. I don't know what that is on the stand below the shield, but...
That's a statue. I'm here to help, Papa.
Oh, thank you, yes. I appreciate you being here.
What the fuck is that?
What?
The eyes just like shoot straight out. Hey,
What?
it's
The soap vampire! How'd you get
What
here?
bullshit is this? They really wanted to just use that costume again. No, look at the thing on the wall over Walking Dead man's shoulder.
Okay.
And also, you blinked. You're supposed to be frozen.
Somebody go and go tickle, 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 tickle.
And Sulu, you're wobbling back and forth. And your eyes are moving. Stop that. This is when Vincent Price walks in? Oh.
That would have been cool.
I wonder why he hasn't been in a Star Trek episode.
Vincent Price was a busy person. He was busy playing Egghead on the Batman episodes, so...
Yeah, so clearly he's doing it for the art.
No, he was an actor who liked to act rather than just sit around on his butt and wait for, quote, great roles to come in.
Yeah.
William Campbell as the Squire of Gothos. He would later on play Klingon Koloth in both the original series and Deep Space Nine. Another very busy actor.
Wait, he's a Klingon in DS9?
Yes, Koloth. He plays Koloth in both the original series and DS9.
The fuck? Hold on. Koloth, because everything in Klingon is spelled with a K. Star Trek. Huh. I don't recognize that episode.
Really?
But then again, I don't know.
He appears
like,
first in The Trouble with Tribbles.
Well, no. I mean like the DS9 episode.
Oh, okay.
I mean, of course I know Koloth from the original series. I mean, come on. Ha, 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 ha.
Interesting actor, by the way. He's got these nice little gestures and such.
Who, Koloth or Jaeger?
Send us home then.
Yeah. Plot.
Uh,
Yeah.
from 600 light years away, couldn't you have moved a bit closer?
900.
Thank you.
Yeah, but we don't eat. Well, we do sometimes eat each other, yeah.
That is true.
Sometimes you just got a hankering for long pork.
I haven't gotten that hungry yet.
Who says anything about hungry? The bacon is fantastic.
Mr. Truder, on the other hand, sometimes looks at me and licks his lips.
Yes. He's our victim for the episode. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. You can grab him, though.
Wait, they're calling him a meteorologist. He was a geologist on the bridge.
Shush. You're paying attention to the episode.
Oh, well, yeah. That's the curse of writing for a science fiction television episode or movie. The audience will pay attention to little things like that. Frankly, I wouldn't be caught
Whoa,
dead.
whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, dumbass. No, not the salt vampire.
No.
No.
Oh my god. And not the other weird thing that was in the alcove. Oh, well, could this be the end of the salt vampire?
No, because there's another salt vampire on the ship still,
Okay,
biding its time.
Okay, I was kind of afraid Trelane might have kidnapped the salt vampire as well as Kirk and Sulu.
No, if they did, the salt vampire would have been in the same area as Sulu and Kirk.
Maybe the salt vampire was the yeoman on the bridge.
Okay. Because no one pays attention to the yeoman.
Well, besides us.
Gets all the salt.
Oh, that's fantastic. That would have been a great way for the salt vampire to get salt. Be one of those yeomen who's always delivering meals and stuff.
Or it could just ask for some salt from the dispenser.
And sees those looks from the other crew and says, I like my food seasoned. Sue me.
Martial good fellowship.
Okay, medical officer, don't just stand there.
Seriously. I wonder if he's done some voice work.
William Campbell, actually he was in, I believe, a Star Trek computer game.
Here we go. William. IMDb. Here we go. Oh, he has a nickname.
They call him Skippy?
Don't know. Oh, here we go. All filmography. Actor. Kung Fu, the legend continues. Oh, he was also in Shazam.
Yeah. He's one of those actors who do anything. That's not Shazam.
Also known as Having Fun.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck is this? Only 6?
No.
Another planet?
Hey, that's a good guess. Have you turned your tricorder on?
That would be kind of creepy, to be honest. And he can hear you. So he's trapped here, I guess.
Huh.
Oh, it's a whaling globe. Okay.
Oops. Oh, they'll do.
Mm-hmm.
They also deliver coffee.
They do.
Actually, that would have been interesting. Every female crew person on the Enterprise suddenly in that room.
Kind of makes me wonder how many female crew members there actually are.
Good question. I don't think I've ever seen a gender breakdown of a starship crew.
And the episode's over. End credits.
Oh, that would have been interesting.
That would have been actually kind of cool, yeah. Oh, well, thank you. I'd been trying to figure out a way to trick you into getting me onto your ship. Holy shit, there's an engineering person on the... oh, and they're all just fucking leaving.
I just had to sit down for a bit. Oh, well, the female yeoman is still there, so that shoots down my theory of her being the salt vampire.
No. The salt vampire always was on the ship and wasn't beamed down to with the rest of the group.
Oh, that's right. Pull them out and zap.
Have been exceptions.
Ooh.
I like how he could just fucking cut you, cold as ice.
Well, he doesn't strike me as the kind of person who would make faces at an enemy.
Ooh.
In all these scenes in various movies and TVs and stuff showing dinner tables with these large assortments of fruits, and I've
Yeah.
yet to see anyone actually eating some of the fruit.
Because it's wax fruit.
I don't think high class people would display wax fruit.
But a
But
movie
if I was-
studio would.
Well, the studio would, yeah. But if I was ever found myself at a banquet and such, and there was that kind of stuff on the centerpiece of the table, I'd be tempted to at least take some of the grapes.
You don't remember Persephone?
Yes, nice touch, or elf food.
Squire. Retired.
Lonely.
Don't know if that's okay.
Up yours. Not a lot of people on the Enterprise do, so.
Really.
I'll have to go back and see if Nichelle Nichols actually knew how to play a keyboard instrument.
I know he doesn't. And no, Michelle Nichols is not playing the harpsichord.
You just break my heart one beat at a time, you know.
It's my job. It's my purpose. I'm still trying to figure out what the fucking thing that was on the wall over there. It's a holodeck. Well, actually, no way. Holodecks did have food and with taste.
Why do they presume he has no natural powers?
Exactly. Like, you could have been just that he doesn't have the concept of what the food tastes like, or he doesn't feel it necessary for the fire to produce heat.
I mean, I could have told you he had no taste at all when I noticed he has an alligator's head above the fireplace. See? I was going to say, are you kidding?
All right, Uhura, stop that.
Or play something
Stop having
different.
fun. This is some leaps of logic here
I
that
know.
I'm not really following.
We're talking about the mechanism on the shore leaf planet, aren't we?
No, the mechanism on the shore leaf planet built the things in a factory below the surface and then had them placed up on the...
Surface.
This one is more like a replicator.
Oh, okay.
Which makes me wonder if this is maybe the origin of the replicator technology.
I don't think they would have been exposed to this long enough to develop replicator technology. And as we now see, replicator technology is already being processed here on Earth with 3D printers. Admittedly primitive, but still got time.
Yeah, but I'm talking about in the Star Trek timeline here, where they just have galleys cooking food and shit. Is the yeoman like really like? Please let me continue dancing with him.
Really?
Is this why we keep going through yeoman?
Yeomen in Star Trek are interesting people.
Yes, they have very high quality assets that make them invaluable to the crew.
And the front of them aren't bad either.
Wait a minute. That's how does he know about Alexander Hamilton? That's too far ahead from his vantage point?
Good point. He's not being consistent.
No, he's not.
Maybe if this was a Mr. Magoo episode, we would have had more consistency.
Oh, Jesus.
No, that's not. That's the alcove where Kirk and Sulu were frozen.
What?
You ever see Barry Lyndon?
No.
There's a great duel scene there, and it didn't turn out very well. I mean, the scene was good, but the results of the duel turned out very sorry. No, go ahead.
No, the only duel I'm familiar with on film is the Highlander duel, where he kept getting back up, which was funny as hell, to be honest.
Yeah. It would have been interesting if something got knocked loose from the ceiling and fell on his head.
Ka-chunk. Shoot the mirror. Shoot the mirror. Shoot the mirror.
Well, I wonder if he was actually tempted to put the bullet through Trelane.
What the fuck? Okay, this is written from the guy that did Mr. Magoo. Oh my god.
Now, don't hold that against him. Some of the Mr.
I'll
Magoo-
hold it against him.
Now I'm kind of sorry I brought it up.
And the atmosphere is crashing in at unbelievable speeds.
Well, nobody likes a poor loser.
This can't be the end of the episode. Okay, no, it's not. Alright. I was like, what the fuck? Okay.
Who may trace their beam?
Yeah, like, what's the point?
Their solar system.
I approve.
I was going to say, actually, that's not bad. No. We're in a crisis situation. Spoil sport.
Seriously.
Party pooper.
Let a girl have some fun.
Really. Really want to see her walking along the corridors of the Enterprise.
Delivering coffee with that.
And someone says, any cream with this?
Alright, that is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Like the planet just wiggling in front of it. Alright, can we stop this? So how did this look before the decent special effects?
Much more detail here, of course, but other than that, the same. I mean, the planet image was not as active in the original version. It was rather a sort of a blah stock planet.
So the planet
image.
can move, and it could actually have just moved closer to Earth if it was that curious.
Yes, agreed. But one can see in showing that he's not exactly at the top of his game.
Mm. Behold, Q. Wait a minute. This is also ahead of its time.
Yes.
I'm beginning to think that Trelane's not on the up and up.
Gasp. Oh, choke. Oh. But actually, you're mentioning Q. It's
Yeah.
kind of interesting. You've heard the theory that...
That this is actually a child Q?
Yes.
I heard a theory, yeah. But then why does it need the machine?
A frippery of some sort. An ornament. I sort of a bit lean towards the Q theory here. It would... it would answer several questions.
It would have been cool if the Trelane showed up in the next generation as another Q. But then, why isn't he called Q?
He's playing a childish game. Oh. Well, if you're playing a real British judge, you need to have a little black cap on your head when you're doing that kind of sentence. So, yeah.
Also, doesn't he have right to representation?
Well, one could have said yes, but Trelane apparently doesn't play strictly by the rules. Big surprise.
I wonder if they showed the hangman's noose as a shadow because they couldn't show it directly because of TV standards.
Oh no, it'll be showing up in just a moment.
Ah, okay.
Well, I'm sure many thousands of condemned criminals would have an issue with that statement.
Oof.
Oh, I don't know. Letting me go, and
Yep.
we'll come back.
In 20 years,
Yeah.
you'll never expect it.
Well, let's find out.
Do I get a weapon? Like,
He's going to spread the love. See, he sounds like a Q.
yeah, he does.
Oh, okay, yeah, good point.
Aren't you supposed to get a time limit too? Like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi? What the fuck? That wasn't hunting. That was barely any time at all. Wait a minute.
I mean, he shouldn't be allowed to teleport here and there.
Exactly.
This is where we find out that having skinny trees is not an asset. We'll make the trees thicker. Make the forest bigger.
Or give him a sword.
Oh.
Behold the power of my rubber sword. Oh, that's bullshit.
Wait. Don't throw the sword away.
Oh, Lord. You know what would have been helpful if he didn't throw the... God damn it. He's almost as bad as Pike sometimes.
Well, that's how he got the command of the Enterprise. Yeah, logically, let's just
Wait,
go back
what?
to the castle.
This is the game of the forest, my dude.
See if you can take one of those torches down off the wall.
Oh, that'd be a good idea, actually. That's bullshit. That's also bullshit.
I want to hear you tell a Q entity something like that.
Cisco did it all the time. Cisco just said "fuck you" and punched Q.
And Picard's there thinking, damn, why didn't I think of that?
Picard is like, how can I relate this to Shakespeare?
Oh,
Verily did I
yeah.
smack your bitch ass up and down this bridge.
Stupid God. Oh,
He's lucky he didn't knee butt the wrong end.
yeah, good point.
I wonder if that actually happened before.
I imagine it's like these people, mainly in westerns, that I see who just stick the guns into their pants.
Oh
And
yeah.
and I'm there thinking, oh no. Well, if you're a general, I'm the emperor, and you would still be making the sake.
Yeah. This is kind of a Deus Ex Mechanica ending, but I'm still kind of digging it.
Yeah, it's very nice pace. In fact, I know we're getting near the episode, and I'm surprised. I thought it'd last longer than this. Oh. So, up against these creatures, up against Thasians, up against all... We're building up a nice little reputation of meeting these creatures with powers and abilities far in advance of our own.
Yes, but we don't have any trade deals getting Tranya into the Federation.
Right.
But you think that this race would come up again later?
Well, if they're the Q, then yeah, they would.
Well, I mean, yes, but the Q... Maybe they're a different offshoot of the Q.
I mean, yeah. Why haven't we seen the Thasians again? Or again, why haven't we seen the First Federation again? There's a lot of missed opportunities here.
Exactly. Like, imagine the First Federation's ship showing up during the Dominion War or something like that.
Exactly. Or up against the Doomsday Machine.
That too.
Oh, Spock, work on it.
Yeah. What the fuck is an inkwell?
Okay, school desk, and this is even before my time. School desk used to have little jars of ink built into the top of the desk. And the students would dip their pens into the inkwell to do their writing and such. But then someone came up with the wooden pencil and later on the ballpoint pen, and there went the inkwells.
Humph. So, I don't know.
I'm giving
Like,
this an A minus, maybe just a solid A.
the ending to me is an A minus, but everything before that was just kind of dull. But I'm also wondering if maybe that part of that problem is that I'm used to the Q episodes, so I'm used to them being more interesting, I guess.
I mean, and we were really impressed by Trelane and stuff like that. But then along comes the next generation. We have the Q, and our socks are really knocked off, making us forget just how wretched the rest of the episode is.
Pretty much. I mean, it is obvious that I think they had that set up, and they built the episode around it. It's almost how that feels, you know?
Ah.
Because you have that one set, you have the Enterprise, which is already built, and then you have the world's sparsest courtroom.
Yeah, well, once again, budget considerations.
So, let's see, hold on. Was the set of Squire of Gothos used for anything else?
I imagine they had that judge's bench and such.
Oh, no, the bench was literally just the bench and the stand. They could set that up in like 5 minutes. Let's see. Nothing. Nothing on the easy Google search, so just let it be. But yeah, it feels like, all right, we need something around a banquet hall. You know, we have this really nifty setup. We could throw in the salt vampire costume we had from before. And I think that's the last we ever actually see that costume, right?
Pretty much, yes.
Oh, well.
Now, the costume that we first see Trelane in when they arrive,
Yeah.
that coat was reused in Gilligan's Island and also in an episode of The Monkees. For those of you who have the time, free time on your hand and collection of those episodes to search for it.
I like Gilligan's Island, but I kept getting upset. They kept going back to the same island multiple times.
I can never
Like
see...
every time they escape, they always go back.
I can never see the fascination in Gilligan's Island. You and your mother are both just enamored of that series.
Marianne, the mystery is solved. You can move on now.
Okay,
I wasn't a ginger man. I was Mary Ann.
I've met a lot of Mary Ann people, including, I must admit, myself. I'm sure, and I can't remember the name of the actress who played Ginger. I'm certain she was a very nice lady. She was kind to animals, baked her own bread. But Marianne is just like
She's Marianne.
like Betty Rubble. She's just so cute.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so it's like the ending of that episode was an A- for me, because it was, I could see the twist coming, because I've also seen the episode before, so I kind of knew what was coming.
Well, thank you for that admission.
But it was well done all the same. Like Kirk really sold that whole, wait, what's going on? Oh, that's what's going on. It was kind of ripped off, I think, in Explorers, where the aliens that the kids end up meeting aren't actually like adult aliens. They're actually kids who basically stole their parents' car.
Ah,
You don't remember that movie?
yes, I like it.
We'll have to catch it again sometime. It's been a few decades since I've actually seen it.
We might want to put a check mark on that as a possibility for a future show.
Yep. Oh, so if our audience is still with us and they have any ideas of what they would like us to watch, they can let us know at lostpodcastoftitan@gmail.com.
Yes.
Da 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 da.
Feel free to write. We get lonely here.
All right, what's next?
Arena.
Oh, next is Arena.
Yes.
Fuck yes. We got the lizard dude, the world's slowest lizard. Dun dun dun. Like,
Slow
I
down,
felt-
human, so I can kill you.
like, I understand this is our commentary podcast, but sometimes it just felt like there wasn't anything really to comment on the Squire of Gothos. But I mean, Arena is going to be like just gold, I think. But we'll go ahead and let y'all go,
Yes.
and hope to see y'all next time.
And you people take care.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye-bye.